Hello, I'm Travis and Grody. Owning a home and the American dream go hand in hand. Many people will face home mortgage decisions over the course of their lifetime. So today I'm going to discuss loan amortization as it applies to home mortgages and show you how to compare several loan options utilizing a Microsoft Excel spreadsheet. The objectives of this training are to provide the knowledge and resources to evaluate multiple loan options and also to be aware of the variables that affect those loan options. Finally, this how-to video provides a framework for being able to build and understand formulas for evaluating multiple loan options. So today, the first area I want you to understand and focus your attention on is the gray highlighted area. These are the four loan options I've chosen and the variables associated with those loan options. And those variables are defined as the APR, your annual percentage rate, the term of the loan, which is defined in years, any points which would be paid at closing, the percentage of down payment, which should also be paid at closing, and finally any additional fees. The next area is the green shaded areas. This is the cost of the loan, essentially the cost of the home. In this case would be $350,000. The compounding periods per year. This defines the number of payments during the year. So essentially you have one payment per month. And finally, the area that we're really going to be focusing our attention on is building formulas in each of these areas to calculate the borrowed amount, the monthly payment, the actual cash received, and the adjusted APR. So to make this simple, when building the formulas, I'm going to go ahead and first thing I'm going to do is name the green cells for the cost of the item and the compounding periods per year. To do so, go ahead and click on $350,000. Go up to the name box, and we're going to call it cost. So type in cost, hit enter. For the compounding periods per year, do the same thing, but type in CPY, hit enter, and we use those during the various cell references. So the borrowed amount formula, we'll go ahead and start by building that. We'll calculate the formula for loan option 1 and apply that formula to the remaining 3 loan options. So to do so, I'm going to go ahead and already clicked in cell H3 for the borrowed amount. And you see the formulas down here in the lower half of the spreadsheet. You can actually see the formulas as I go and build these. These are what I'm building. So once you click on borrowed amount, essentially the borrowed amount is going to be the cost of the mortgage minus any down payment. Okay, so to do so, go ahead and hit equals. As you see the formula in the lower half, sum, and then we're going to go ahead and take the cost. So type in cost, which that is what we've named the cell. Subtract that minus the down payment, and the formula for that would be, let's see, the cost multiplied by the down payment, which in this case for loan option 1 is 20%. Cell F3, close the formula, hit enter, and as you see 280,000 pops up. So essentially what that's telling me is that 20% is down payment, which is 70,000 coming off of the amount borrowed. Now to apply this to the remaining 3 cells, go ahead and hover over the bottom right hand corner and you'll see that plus sign. Once you see that, go ahead and double click and it applies the formula to the remaining 3 cell options. To check your work, you can go ahead and click on the bottom cell, loan option number 4. And once you click on the formula itself, you can see that the cells are referenced accordingly with loan option 4. We're referencing the percentage of down payment associated with that loan option. Okay. So next I'll build a formula to calculate the monthly payment for loan option 1, and again apply that formula to the remaining loan options. So to build this formula, I'll start by clicking on the monthly payment for loan option 1. Come up to the formula box, go ahead and hit equals PMT, close parentheses, and you'll see the actual formula pop up for PMT, which is the rate, number of periods per year, present value, future value, and type. In this case, and you'll see the actual, what those calculations are defined as, again, in the lower half of the spreadsheet. So for rate, how we're going to calculate the rate is actually the annual percentage rate divided by the compounding periods per year. So go ahead and start by annual percentage rate for loan option 1, it's 4.25%. Go ahead and divide that by CPY, compounding periods per year, comma. The next item is the number of periods, which is the number of years multiplied by the compounding periods per year. So number of periods in this case is 30 years multiplied by CPY, comma. Next we'll look at the present value, which in this case is the formula we just calculated previously. So in this case it's $280,000, the borrowed amount. And then the future value and type are not used in this scenario, as we do not have balloon payments as one of the variables in the loan options. So I'll go ahead and close the parentheses, hit enter, and you'll see this is a negative number. Essentially that's meaning that's what you're paying out per month. Okay, again, to copy these to the remaining 3 loan options, go ahead and if you see the plus sign, double click. There you go. That's the various monthly payments. Okay, so next I'll build the formula to calculate the actual cash received for loan option 1. And again, apply that formula to the remaining options. The actual cash received is the amount borrowed less any fees or points paid. So this formula is a little more complicated than the previous two. We'll go ahead and type in equals. And then we're going to do, again, amount borrowed, which cell H. And we're going to go ahead and take that times 1 minus the points divided by 100. And the reason I'm dividing the points by 100 is the points are actually 0.01. So 1%, in order to account for that percentage, we're dividing by 100. And then finally, we'll subtract that by any additional fees paid. So we'll do minus, in this case, $500. Hit enter, and that actually shows you the actual cash received. So in this case, go ahead and apply it to the rest of the remaining 3, and there you go. Okay, so the last formula I'll build for this comparison is the adjusted APR. To build a formula for this, again, I'll start by clicking on the adjusted APR, and I'll go up to the formula bar, and I'll go ahead and type in rate. And here is the formula, the number of periods per year, PMT, PV, present value, future value, type, and guess. So essentially we're not going to use future value, type, and guess again because balloon payments are not a part of this, the variables in the various loan options. But we will use the MPR, which, as defined below, you'll see the number of years multiplied by CPY, the compounding periods per year. So the number of years, go ahead and click on 30, and multiplied by the compounding periods per year, so times CPY. And we're going to do the monthly payment, which is, in this case, $1,377. And click on that, I3, comma, the actual cash received, which in this case was $279,500. Go ahead and click on that, close the parentheses. Then to adjust the APR for the compounding periods per year, we're going to go ahead and take that times CPY, and that will give us an adjusted annual percentage rate. So go ahead and enter. So as you see, for this one, the adjusted APR was 4.27 and the stated APR was 4.25. Go ahead and click on and apply to the remaining three. You can see it's the various options. Okay, so now by looking at the monthly payment column, you can see the loan option 1 has the lowest payment. In this case, $1,377. And loan option 4 has the lowest adjusted APR, which in this case is 4.17%. So again, that's how you build the formulas, and I hope this video is helpful in providing you the framework and tools to evaluate and understand multiple loan options.